Now, as a teacher, Robert Frost says, I'm not a teacher. I'm an awakener. My job is so much more. People say, oh, you're just a teacher. Yeah, you're right. That's your perception. But I'm not going to be bound by that. Because what I want for my students, I want to know that I can awaken them to something bigger, something more exciting than something that appears on a piece of paper that gets handed out for a standardized test. They're much bigger than anything. It's even going to be assignments sometimes that I hand to them. It's something about awakening to say, I'm going to do something that's huge and big, and I can do it, no matter what it is. And I really want to interject this too. I have a great aversion that we as a society base our idea of success on how much money a kid's going to make, how big and important the job is, how much money it is that they're bringing home, how much education they got. Because I want my students to realize, if you want to be a stay-home mom, and that's what you want to do with your life, then I want you to be equipped to be the absolute best stay-home mom that you possibly can be. If you want to be a surgeon, you go and be a surgeon, and you be the best dang surgeon you can be. But you need to get to make the decision on what you are going to do with your life. And I want you to be equipped to feel free, if you want to be a surgeon and a stay-home mom, that you can do both at some point in your life and be both equally successful. You want to be a stay-home dad? Be a stay-home dad. That's a great thing. You and your wife both want to stay home, and neither one of you work? Well, then let's look at thinking about what can we do to make that happen. But it's about making choices, and I really hate the fact that we as educators sometimes gauge how successful we were by looking to see how much further did our kids go in education, how much money do our students make, what kind of jobs, get your hand out right there, what kind of jobs do they have. Those are not the things that I want my students to be gauged by, nor do I as a teacher want to be gauged by those whenever they move on. Most kids say, you know what, I teach middle schoolers, so I'm going to tell you that with middle schoolers, if you teach middle schoolers, you understand the concept that nobody likes a middle schooler. Nobody. Parents don't like them. I don't like them. They don't like themselves. I tell my kids all the time, why should I like you? You don't like yourself. I am not going to like somebody that doesn't even like themselves, and that's okay, because when you get to be 16, you'll love yourself. I do tell my students all the time, I love you. I may not like you, but I love you. And because I love you, I'm going to do the right things by you, because I love you. It's not about liking. Don't have to like you. Well, what they say about themselves is they say, I believe in myself. I believe in my abilities. My kids tell me that all the time. Oh, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. You know what, though? The underlying thing, though, that they really want to know from me is, but do you believe in me? What they say is one thing, and what they want to know is another thing. Do you believe I can do this, Mr. Wells? Because if you believe I can do this, I may be able to do this. They say they believe in themselves. Sometimes their actions don't show that. So they look to me to say, hey, teacher, do you believe in what I can do? Do you believe in what it